I met her at a woman who hates country music. I met her at a Saturday dance. She wore a smile, I took my chance. I said, darling, wanna ride? She said, sure, I thought I died. We got married, settled down, bought a little house outside of town. Everything was going great till she heard my favorite country tape. I turned it up at 9:30. She said, turn that noise down, it's a crime. I said, honey, that's a steel guitar. She said, sounds like someone crashing a car. I sang along with every line. She threw a pillow at my spine. I sang a little louder still. She threatened me with a window 6. I said, that twang is driving me mad. I said, but baby, it's the best we've had. She said, if you play one more cowboy song, you'll be sleeping on the lawn all night long. I married a woman who hates country music. She says every fiddle song makes her lose it. I love my boots, my banjo, and my 6-string sound. She'd rather hear a vacuum cleaner going round and round. I say, yeehaw! She says, oh no. I say, one more song.
She says, pack your clothes and go.
I married a woman who hates country music, but somehow, honey, we're still gonna use it. I bought 2 tickets to a country show. She said, absolutely not, you know. I said, come on, it'll be a blast. She said, I'd rather watch the grass grow fast. So I went alone and had a ball, danced with strangers in the concert hall. I came back home at 1:45. She said, did that stupid music follow you?
I said, no, but I brought you a shirt. She said, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen hurt.
She put it on when I wasn't there, then checked herself in the mirror with care. She said, well,
maybe it's not that bad. I said, honey, you look pretty rad.
She said, don't push your luck tonight. I said, yes, ma'am, you're probably right. I married a woman who hates country music. She says every fiddle song makes her lose it. I love my boots, my banjo, and my 6-string sound. She'd rather hear a vacuum cleaner going round and round. I say,
yeehaw!
She says, oh no. I say, one more song.
She says, pack your clothes and go.
I married a woman who hates country music, but somehow, honey, we're still gonna use it. One Sunday morning I woke up late. She stares,
get dressed, we've got a date. I said, where?
She said, you'll see. She drove me somewhere secretly. She parked outside a little dance hall. I said, honey, what is this called? She said, I heard there's dancing here than ever, but don't get any ideas, dear.
The fiddle played, the banjo rang, and suddenly she started to swing. She tapped her foot and moved her hips. I nearly dropped my breakfast grits.
I said, honey, are you feeling okay? She said, shut up and dance, okay? She grabbed my hand and pulled me near.
Don't make me regret bringing you here.
We spun around beneath the lights. She laughed so hard she nearly took flight. Then she said, I still hate that flight. Just as the band began to sing,
She smiled and whispered in my ear, play that song again next year.
I married a woman who hates country music. She still complains, but now she kinda digs it. She loves my boots, my banjo, and my 6-string sound. And sometimes she's the first one dancing when we're out. I say,
yeehaw!
She says, let's go. I say, one more song. She says, you already know. I married a woman who hates country music. gives that fiddle one more chance. She says, I hate this song, you know, then grabs my hand and says, let's go.
I married a woman who hates country tunes, but she sings along when she thinks I don't.
Sweetheart, you still hate country music? Absolutely. Then why are you wearing cowboy boots? Don't ruin this moment.